is now my privilege to preside over this wonderful ceremony, and I'd like to thank our sponsor, Altiz, for making this happen. Without their gracious support, we would not be able to honor these drivers in the way we hope to today. And to help us with that ceremony, I'd like to invite my good friend, I didn't say my old friend, but my good friend, Del Les, Vice President of Safety Services for Altiz, to help with the ceremony. I would like to say this. I've had the privilege of riding and getting to know all four of these drivers over the last month. And if you take their cumulative service to this industry and to their companies and add it up, what we're dealing with here is about 40 years a person and about 16 million miles of safe, accident-free, violation-free driving. And if you put that in context, you're talking about 640 trips around the earth without an accident, without a moving violation, okay? And it would also mean roughly 67 trips to the moon, okay? Not round trips, but to the moon. So that's pretty impressive, okay? But what I would like to say is to put some context behind that context is all these individuals have some very interesting parallels in their service and in their careers. They believe in the golden rule. They believe in treating others the way they want to and expect to be treated. They're meticulous planners. They drive too slowly for me, okay? But that's what makes them safe and probably what makes me unsafe. They have an interesting dichotomy. There's an intense inner pride within each one of the four of these gentlemen, but it's surrounded and cloaked in humility. I promise you this, for the next hour, this is going to be one of the most uncomfortable moments of their lives, because to them, all they're doing is a job. That's all they're doing is a job. They're not doing it for the awards or the recognition. They appreciate where they are. They travel and journey with great gratitude. They're independent to a fault. They love being out on the road, but they also recognize they can't do it alone, and they don't do it alone. So with that background, I'd like to invite Dana Alex up to the stage. Dana is with John Deere Shared Services and his wife Karen. He's with CPC Logistics, assigned to John Deere, and he hauls equipment, parts, and products out of the company's distribution center in Moline, Illinois. He's been driving since 1976, has racked up over 4 million miles without an accident or moving violation. Most of that time he's been with CPC, where he started working 29 years ago, and where he recently hit the 3.2 million mark. One thing he noticed with Dana right away, he's a very shy man, and he's not very comfortable talking about his successes behind the wheel. But he is very comfortable talking about his Green Bay Packers and his love for music. But when it comes to driving success, he's just, it's very simple. I'm just out here, I do a job, and that's what I do, that's all I do. But it's not all he does. There's more to that story, and that shyness has a rich and wonderful story around it. And it begins with his grandfather. Pictured here with their haul when I guess Dana was, this is in 1967, and outside Yellowstone Lake, and with his catch, and that's his grandpa's rig. Right there. So, and the story goes on with his stepfather, who also had a motor coach business and worked there. But let's go back. Let's carry it forward just a little bit. And that skinny little kid there, that's a really interesting outfit. It's not John Deere green, that's for sure. But this is 3 years later. He actually won second prize in the local pump ass and pit competition. And he does describe himself back in high school as a skinny little kid who was not all that athletic, but this guy who's just shy of 6 feet could touch the rim with his wrist. So not bad. So he played track, ran track, and played basketball. One of the key memories of his life happened when he was in driver's ed. He went out, as we all do, in driver's ed with another student. At the end of the run, the driver's ed instructor looked at the other student and said, "I think you're going to be working in an office someplace." And he looked at Dana and said, "You'll be driving a truck." So, those words came back, but not without a little struggle on Dana's part. Dana actually thought, after high school, He did a little bit of work hauling for a China shop using a station wagon, and then he thought college was the answer. He wanted to go into wildlife management. What he failed to realize is that his course of studies went more on the party route than the study route, right? So wildlife management took a back seat, and so one part of the party, one part of the curriculum, and he soon found himself back in the trucking business, and he's seen every career move and turn kind of got him back behind the wheel. So he also developed another love, and that was playing competitive softball. And this is the leagues back in the Midwest, which many of you are familiar with. It's not the 12-inch ball, it's the 16-inch melon that they're playing with, okay? And so he got into the competitive softball, and he said softball taught him limits. He knew when you got tired that you needed to take a break and that you may not be able to hit the cutoff man with the throws and that type of thing. So those appreciation for your physical limits worked into his success behind the wheel. Fast forwarding a couple of years, just for a second, he found himself back on the softball field with his daughter. He served as an interim softball coach there, and he stressed fundamentals to them. And those fundamentals are not fun to coach, and they're not fun as a player, but they're important to success. And those same fundamentals that he taught, he employed behind the wheel oftentimes. So let's listen to Dana just describe that.
Well, a lot of that stuff just goes automatic. Keep your distance. Just try to think ahead. Like you said about the pre-trip, just make sure your equipment's in good shape before you take off. If you see a situation coming up, try to make a plan for it. Give yourself an escape route. You see a lot of vehicles coming in on stop traffic that they just have to slam on the brakes. Yeah, they probably yell at, and I've been got the nice wave, the one finger wave from people. But I'm not going to come up on stop traffic and cause a bigger wreck than it already has been. I don't know, it's just stuff that's been instilled in me.
So another thing that you find with Dana is he has a real sense of courtesy. When he gets out in the passing lane, he's looking behind him and making sure people aren't jamming up behind him and creating anxiety with other motorists. And if he sees that happen, he just swings back in behind the truck he's trying to pass and slows it down a little bit, backs off a little bit. So he's actually kind of creating, he's a choreographer of the roads. He's kind of creating that give and take so that he does not even get into a situation where there's a lot of road rage. Now these pictures aren't real good, but what you find with Dana is he learns. He's constantly learning and learns from his own experience and other experience. And we were stopped in the John Deere yard at about 4:15 in the morning here, picking up our load. I couldn't capture the moment exactly, but he saw one of his co-drivers early in his career get stopped for a loose lug nut. He checks every lug nut on every tire before he goes out. It's just that level of discipline because he doesn't want to find himself in that same situation. He checks the load. He puts the devices back in to secure the load. So he's constantly learning. But let's get back. This is a picture of his truck when he was driving with Adrian Carriers after he moved down to Iowa. He was from the La Crosse area, and he started, as I said, he got into trucking. He worked for a couple of produce companies, and there he learned his appreciation for customer service. Skinny kid, grew up, and when he was hauling produce, it wasn't anything for him to haul 200-pound bags of potatoes at the same time. One over his shoulder, one here, climbing up and down stairs in mom and pop restaurants and grocery stores in lovely La Crosse, Wisconsin. And he also says one of his tenets in terms of understanding customer service is, you're going in, you're seeing the same people regularly. He says, if this is, if you've heard the joke one time in the day and you hear it for the 20th time, make sure you laugh again, as hard as you did the first time. Just keep that customer service appreciation going. So he ended up meeting his wife, and moving down to Lost Nation and working for Adrian Carriers here. And this is a picture of he and Karen when they got married in 1988, and their the blended families that they put together, Colin, Jenna, and Chris, plus Dana's parents, Richard and Greta. And family has always been a sustaining part of Dana's journey. He has no regrets, except some of the family time that he's missed. But he said there's no way he could have been a white shirt. So he and the family go out. This is them with the kids at Grand Tetons in 1995 and doing Disney a couple of years ago. Some more pictures of the kids. There's Dana and three of the kids, and some of the grandkids here. So the one thing you'll notice, this says, I'd love to put this picture in. His son Chris, who is pictured in the lime green shirt on the right-hand side, is in the World's Strongest Man competition, okay? So he weighs a little shy, about 305 pounds, and keep your eyes open on TV. You might just see Dana rooting his son on out there. So,
well, I would say I wouldn't drive a truck before, but I don't like that. I don't think I could just stop. I got a boat Vegas 3 times. How to use that boat? Just be able to go places and do things without having to look at the clock and say, well, gotta be home. Got to do laundry, so I get up and just have more time to relax, enjoy time with friends.
he does have friends, he has family still that he's very close to, and that, like I said, that responsibility of getting home safely has always motivated him. He says his primary responsibility is to operate the equipment in a safe and courteous manner, to deliver to the clients on time, and to arrive safely at both at his destination and getting back home. And he says he hasn't been everywhere, but he's been to a lot of in-between everywheres. So let's give Dana a big round of applause.